everybody. I decided to take a bike ride instead of mowing the grass. I'll mow the grass in the morning. Today I'm riding my state bicycle company, OG Klunker. I got the free and easy variety. It's got a good paint job, comes with a nice frame bag. I also bought the State Bicycle Company handlebar bag with their collaboration with Bob Marley. The brand Bob Marley, not actual Bob Marley. It's a great handlebar bag. I just need to trim the Velcro straps to fit. First stop, gas station, electrolytes. Next stop after that, I'm going to take you on a little back road, very unknown back road. It goes along a so-called creek in my neighborhood. Stay tuned. Hot today, and sorry about the wind noise if it's bad. Now we're going to go to that spot I told you about. I was mentioning. Let me get all the everything here. All right. Looks like rain. Hopefully I don't get rained on. Typical Florida summer. It's hot, but when you're on the bike, if you're just cruising, it's actually nicer because you got a forced breeze evaporating that sweat off your body. cools you down. You get hot when you stop. That's why we have water. Alright, let's see here. It's coming. Let's go. Times. All right, now this right here is a short, about a mile and a half recreational trail, multi-use on 46th Street in Kansas City, Florida, just north of St. Pete. We're basically St. Pete, but it's a nice little trail that they've added. Takes you all through the town, all the way to 49th Street. This is 46th Avenue. And we're gonna go all the way to 49th. Next ride, I'll try the chest strap, see how that goes. Might be more fun. I could take you with me in the store. We're going to have a hill climb here in a minute. See how I do. Sure, my heart rate will get up into the 140s at least. Probably can't see it on the GoPro, but this is the hill. about a 3% grade, which would be no big deal. It wouldn't be that big a deal if I had gears, but I just got one gear, single speed. Let's just push through it. That feels good. Feel the burn. All right, we're through the worst of it. It's only about a 1% grade here. And then we start going slightly downhill in a minute. Florida hills. We're gonna cross over here. Good stuff. The factory seat that comes with these OG Klunkers from State Bicycle Company leaves a lot to be desired. The factory saddle. But if you wear some padded shorts, whether they be Lycra or mountain bike shorts, or you just have some padded underwear, you'll be fine until you get a new seat. And then you'll be more fine. All right, this is 49th Street. Just coming south on 49th Street. From 46th Avenue north. I do not want to ride on this road. I'd rather deal with the bumpy sidewalk than busy traffic. Today's a chill day. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Joe's Creek. There's a city easement here that you could totally ride on. It goes all along the creek here. No, this is not trespassing. This is city property. There's no restrictions against riding your bike over here, at least as of now. Hopefully you all treat this area with respect so that doesn't change. The Strava link will be in the description. Shady oaks. We'll stop over here to drink those electrolytes and do a quick bike check. Okay, bike check time. This is the State Bicycle Company OG Klunker Free and Easy Edition. You see it's got this nice visuals, awesome paint job, good graphics. Comes with this sweet frame bag that's themed with the bike. Don't trip. We've got the State Bicycle Company handlebar bag. This is the Bob Marley variety, made of hemp. So it's really nice, very durable. Nothing special, factory tires. I did switch out my pedals. Just got these on Amazon. And I've got some Corky grips here that I added too. The grips that came with it were okay, but I wanted some lock-ons. There's some cool features, a little flare on the ends of the grips that focuses. This saddle, if you're not wearing a chamois, you're gonna have a bad time. Most people will. Unless you're a hard ass. Then it's your match made in heaven seat. That is the State Bicycle Company OG Klunker. And we're riding through here on a little easement next to this creek called Joe's Creek. And I don't know how far this easement goes. I usually just ride up from 49th to 58th Street. And occasionally I've gone north of 49th, but I eventually want to explore this whole easement, see what the total distance is you can do riding this all the way through. Theoretically, this creek should dump into the ocean, so maybe you can go almost all the way. I'm sure at some point there's obstacles. Anyways, back to the ride. All right, chill time is over. Let's get going. Such a nice little route. It's like a good escape in the middle of the chaos that is the city. loosened up. This is more my speed than the streets. I love this. I'd probably take my gravel bike out here, but with 40mm tires, this would be rough. This state bicycle company Klunker, SBC Klunker, has 27.5 inch diameter tires or wheels, and the tires are about, I think, 2.5 inches thick. Could be 2.4. Way more comfortable on this. Let's go. We're almost there. See, it's not very far that I usually go. But I do want to explore it and see how far west I can go without running into an obstacle. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Yeah. Good times. That was fun. See, the creek continues there across the street. And it looks like there's an easement too. So, maybe next week we'll check that out, or maybe tomorrow night. Just tell you what though, this coaster brake, it works, but it takes some getting used to. When you're used to mechanical disc brakes, or even cantilever brakes, you don't think about pedal position when it's time to brake. You just brake. You got to think ahead, and it might be better in the sense that you pay attention more. That's going to be it for me. We'll see you next time. Have a great one.